Oh, so I'm going to cut some vegetables. This is for the isopod, because they always eat the carrot all the time, and I want to give them something different. So today I prepared the pumpkin. It's best to cut it up very small, so that even if one piece gets moldy, it won't go to the next one. You won't have a big piece of food that goes moldy and make a big mess. So you know that if you give food that have good color, especially pumpkin and carrots, you can make the isopod to have more vibrant color. Some people might say that their Jupiter isopods or their lemon blue isopods lose their orange yellow coloring. It's because they ran out of carotenoids, which is basically, yes, you feed something that's colored like this. You feed something that's like orange, so that your isopod will look more orange and reddish colored. That's what I see in my experience. Also, I got a broccoli stem. It's quite useless because no one in my family would ever even use it. They don't eat it at all, so like it's normally go to waste. But well, today I'm gonna use it to feed the isopods. I try to remove all the skin as possible, and then I will cut it up accordingly. So I soaked it in water for quite a while now, and hopefully they should be all clean. I strained away all the water, and now I should preferably make it as dry as possible. I don't want it to be like wet, because if it's too wet then it might get moldy easier, and then it will be a hassle to clean up later. So this is a gold spot isopod again, and like as usual, they are quite inactive. Well, they don't really want to do anything. Like, it is the daytime, of course they don't move, like they all hide together. This was like under the piece of wood, that's why they are all there. And last night I tried to use a red light bulb to look at them, because I know that insect usually cannot see red color, because I know that people who keep ants, they use like the red plastic to cover it. That's why they can observe it without disturbing them. But for me, I just use a red light in the middle of the night to look at the isopods. I think I will scatter some food around as usual. Sprinkle in some food 3 times. They aren't really anything so difficult to take care of. Oh, why are you so small? You got a small one here. Anyways, there is already someone eating so quickly. They are checking out the broccoli stem. Now I guess there is some use to the broccoli stem in my fridge, because no one else in my family would even eat the stem. They just throw it away. The isopod is so happy eating the broccoli stem. Such great. Okay. Okay, let's put it aside when we've done with it. Okay. This one is the papaya isopod. So, as usual, they do nothing. In the daytime, they collaborate. They roll out in a ball or like slightly, somewhat like this, when they are exposed. And they gather under the piece of bark. I know. I feel like I might need to add some new substrate in here soon to somewhat neutralize the old substrate, because like it is quite used up, it's quite spent, it's quite degraded. I do agree. A few weeks ago, I have already exported some isopods to my nearest reptile store, and yeah, there's still so many of them. I feel like I took none of them, but there are still a lot of them. So add some feed, I guess, and yeah, some of these basic stuff. This one's very moist, I do agree. But yeah, let's see when it will dry up. When it dries out, then I will water it again. This one is a dwarf spiny, European spiny isopod. Yeah, see? Right here, they are all hiding. But they failed. So obviously, they look like camouflage, do they? Yeah, as usual, there are many springtails running around. Yeah. Oh, great. This means that I will have more isopods later. Let's not disturb them. Quite a lot. Yes, just I will feed it again. Maybe a bit less. These species tend to eat somewhat less. I have no idea why. And the food usually goes moldy. But while they are breeding, it's quite moist as well, so I'm not going to water it. Yeah, there are quite a few tubs that I need to go through. Yeah, I'm quite disappointed to tell you that I found random isopods running around, so I just threw it on this bin of supposedly all Jupiter isopods. Now there are all random isopods in here. So this is, as usual, the rubber ducky isopod, and they kind of do nothing. Yeah, they do nothing. Really? They all stay here. That's their job. In the daytime. That's what they do. Right now. Well, if it gets to nighttime, they all run around. I saw them running around last night here, and they were gathering out. Maybe they are having a secret meeting. I have no idea. I don't understand what Isopod says. No one here. Yeah, just feed a little bit. Maybe one small slice. I don't want it to really get moldy. This guy don't eat much. I don't really know why. Maybe the number is low. There are like 20 of them in here. So following on, this is the type of isopod. It's not limited to just one type of isopods, because I found random isopods running around. There's one lemon blue. Don't ask me why. There's an amber with a weird pattern on the back. Another one. She is the original Jupiter isopod. Some people would keep asking, why does their Jupiter isopod goes pale? And mine are not pale. They are like quite vibrant, because I feed them carrots. They always eat carrots. They have no other choice. And right now, I provide them with two choices: pumpkin or broccoli stem. Pumpkin or a small piece of broccoli stem. Hopefully don't get moldy. This piece of moss nearly scared me. I almost thought it was a jumping spider. A brief sprinkle of food, and I will put it away aside. This is the zebra isopod. Unfortunately, one seems to be no longer living, but they have served their purpose of growing and reproducing. I think I really need to rehouse them. It's getting quite crowded. Believe it or not, these are actually not my first isopods to keep. The first isopod I kept, actually, if I remember correctly, I think that I remember 3 types of isopod I kept. Do, re, mi. Yes. All 3 of them. Are these 3? Like, what I think is that dwarf spiny isopod, they breed extremely slowly, but have a short sexual maturation time. The Cubaris marina, whatever type it is, it has a relatively moderate sexual maturity time. Well, the gold spot isopod, I don't know why they have not reproduced. All of these you see, yeah, you see they're already gathering. They're already eating. But anyways, all of those gold spot isopod you are seeing is that they were the first batch of children that are being laid down by their parents, which are now already very old and stopped existing on Earth. This is the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe and like the video in order to support my channel.